Good morning. Please join me in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, please welcome your new Student Body Vice President, Andrew Thornton Sherman.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, September 9th, and it is a white day. Congratulations to the newly elected 2024-25 student government officers, Treasurer Isaac Lenzini, Secretary Sophia Montague, and Vice President myself. Last spring, St. Johnsbury Academy's first-time participation in an esports league was highly successful. If you are interested in learning more about joining the esports, please stop by the Resilife office today or Tuesday after school to see Mr. Ryan or Robert Zhang. Attention all athletes interested in joining the Nordic skiing team. We will hold a brief meeting this Tuesday, September 10th at 3 p.m. in Ranger 209. The Nordic team is open to skiers of all ability levels, including beginners who have never skied. During the meeting, we will discuss the equipment needed for the sport and share tips or renting or purchasing gear affordably. Although winter is still a few months away, now is the best time to find great deals on equipment. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact Mr. Jolliffe. Think snow. Tennis, anyone? Join the tennis club at the Kiwanis Rankin tennis courts every Tuesday from 4 to 5:30 p.m. Bring your own rackets and get ready for some fun competition as we play to see who will be crowned the court champion. See you there. Happy birthday today to Ariana Lawson and Ava Smith. Happy birthday. Today we have varsity and JV soccer at North Country at 4:30. Please dismiss the team at 2. And JV football at Hartford at 6. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. I have a few late announcements. First, in the Hilltoppers boys cross-country debut, the team swept the first 13 spots at the Randolph Invitational. Congratulations. Wow. Leading the way for the Hilltoppers was Emmett Johnson, followed by Isaac Lenzini, Joel Thornton Sherman, Evan Windrow, and Ari Levin rounding out the top 5. The Toppers as a team won the meet, besting second place 15:51. It's too echoey. Girls cross country, good job, guys. Girls cross country won the Randolph Invitational as well on Saturday. Riley Strom was first, Stella Vanderlyn second, Anya Moriarty third, Sarah Lund fifth, and Zoe Cusack sixth to complete the top 6. Oh my gosh, good job, you guys. I think perhaps we have some feedback from this mic over here. Okay. Varsity football lost to Burlington, South Burlington, 33-31 on Friday evening. Owen Marcotte had 255 passing yards, and Memphis Mastine had 16 carries and 79 yards. Good playing, you guys. And finally, boys varsity soccer defeated Spalding 7-0 on Saturday. Zach Wood had 3 goals and 1 assist. Luke Oliver and Finn Huntington had 2 goals each. Louis Pena had 2 assists, and Derek Renault had 1 assist. Good job, boys soccer. Nice winning. Nice. Okay. Happy Monday, everybody. I'm thrilled to bring back Musical Monday to our chapel lineup today. I love starting the day and the week with music. I do want to mention that I promised you that I would continue to share the process and reasoning behind our cell phone policy. I want you to know that I haven't forgotten about that. I've been invited and I'm planning on visiting with your student government this Thursday, and based on the questions they have for me, I will come back around on the topic next week. I do want to say in the interim, though, overwhelmingly what I'm seeing and hearing is that you are not actually struggling too much with this policy, and in fact, quite the opposite. And I'm hoping that we have that right. I don't know that I have time for all these things that I was going to say. So I do want to mention, on Friday, for their advising period, Ms. Stark's senior advisory came over to my house, which is on campus, across from Brantview Lawn. It's white with a red chair on the porch and an American flag. We didn't have time for much conversation because I was just getting to know people, but I'm hoping to visit. My goal is to visit with each advisory over the course of the year in the senior class. It will take most of the year, so the final visit will not be till April, and that'll be with Ms. Scavito's advisory. So my goal is that by the time I host the senior tea, headmaster's tea on May 30th, you'll all have already been there and know the way, and I can say welcome back. So I love that visit. I know each group of you has hopes and aspirations for your future. The Stark Advisory is full of diverse and interesting and fascinating aspirations, from art school to cosmetology school to early childhood education to nursing to conservation. I know that all of you has hopes and aspirations that we are hoping and you are hoping that we can help you to realize. We want to do that more than anything else. And I and my colleagues across the school want to hear those aspirations so you know that they matter, whatever they may be. So we have deep optimism about you all and believe in your potential. So don't miss the chance, please, to help us know you well enough to be important people in your lives. Now, what we've been waiting for, Musical Monday. Please welcome this morning, returning to chapel is the wonderful John McKenzie, Mr. McKenzie on the piano. Mr. McKenzie works with students in the Learning Center here, and he's also a composer who responds in music to what he encounters in the world, in language and in stories and in people and in experience. Please join me in welcoming Mr. McKenzie.
Almost never made it to the piano. Good morning. It is so good to be here. As Woody Allen once said, 80% of success is showing up. In which case, I say everyone in this room is well on the way to being successful. Truly, give yourselves a round of applause. Of course, another factor determining success is preparation. And as I prepared for my performance this morning, I just could not decide how to introduce myself and the piano piece I'm about to share. I considered three lead-ins. Number one, I thought I could point out to you how nervous I am to be playing piano in Fuller today, despite the fact that I've been doing this for the best part of 15, 20 years. Secondly, I considered taking this moment to lift up my family. First, my beloved and one-of-a-kind partner in life, Mrs. McKenzie, who has for the past 20 years given me the gift of seeing the world through her inspired eyes. And second, my funny, resourceful, and resilient daughters, who every day teach me more than they will ever know. Number three, it always goes in threes, doesn't it? I contemplated using this opportunity to speak for everyone in this room, as well as those living in the communities beyond these walls who has suffered and mourned as a result of a succession of bewildering weather events this past summer. So in the end, I figured that none of these intros would fly for me today. But why is that? Well, number one, I reasoned that surely at the age of almost 50, I could finally get to grips with stage fright. We'll see. Secondly, if I were to give them a shout out from the Fuller stage, wouldn't my family just stop speaking to me? I guess we'll find out. Thirdly, how could I ever do justice to the universe of experiences belonging to those in our communities who are affected one way or another by the storms and floods that have taken place since we were last gathered together here at St. J. So in the end, I'm going to go on and play, but in the end I did what I always do when faced with a dilemma. I went in search of a piano. Not my piano, that one's a goner, but a beautiful baby grand piano, a loaner instrument, hidden away in the basement of my local library. And while in that precious, borrowed space of music and silence, I recalled a piece that I'd written 2 years ago, long before this past July, and which I'd already named Lost and Found. And as my fingers rediscovered the music over the past few weeks, I knew that this was the piece that I would play for you today. I'm profoundly grateful to be here right now with all of you in this space. Lost and Found.
Thank you, Mr. McKenzie, for sharing that with us. As all great artists do, responding to loss and difficulty in art. Mr. McKenzie is a true artist. Thank you so much for bringing that to us this morning. Let's give him a hand. Let's take that thoughtfulness into your week. Have a good week, everyone, and a great day. Faculty.
I think I was going to hold it together. Practice helps. It's so clever. Well, thank you for giving me the chance to talk.
Okay, seniors, have a great day.